Greetings, greetings. It's TC Atkinson here from tcatkinson.com. And yes, I am your resident first generation American millennial of Jamaican heritage. And I'm so excited to have this conversation with you guys about costly mindsets when it gets ready to you starting or building your business. Now, I'm going to try to have these be my Wealth Wednesday segments. So hopefully I'll be able to stay on track. Okay. Keep me accountable. If you don't see a segment, send me a message, let me know, okay? So today I want to discuss, okay? I want to discuss that thing between your ears. I want to discuss that thing that sits at the top of your body. I want to discuss that thing that is protected by your skull, which is your mind, your brain, how you think, okay? The reality is when it comes to, being a successful entrepreneur, a successful business owner, especially in the online space, you have to fundamentally be locked in. You have to be locked in, okay? Why? Because if you are not locked in to getting the things that you need to get done, then you are going to be locked out. And what are you going to be locked out of? Opportunities. You're going to be locked out of the life that you want to live, right? You're going to be locked out of having a certain reality for yourself, for your family, and for your children to come, right? Now, my conversation is all about having you all or helping you guys to obtain financial freedom through having an online business, right? So that you can build generational wealth. That is my only conversation that I really entertain here on the TC Atkinson platform. Why? Because that is what I'm super, super passionate about, because it has been the thing that has freed me from the rat race, right? Freed me from, living a life of going from one check to the next check to never having enough to always, just being behind. So that's why I love to help you guys with your business, because it's so much power in that. However, one of the major milestones or major hurdles that I have encountered in helping so many people with their business to either start or build or scale their business, one of the major hurdles is their mind, the thing between their ears, the thing that's sitting at the top of their body, the thing that is protected by their skull, the way that they think. That is 90% of entrepreneurship, right? So you have to make sure that you are locked in. You need to be locked into what you need to do. You need to be locked into the major goal. Why? Because let's say, for instance, you get software, right? And then the software is not working the way that you think it's supposed to work. You need to be locked in so much to that goal that it doesn't matter what the software is doing. You are going to do what you need to do to figure it out. Whether you need to hire someone, you need to get into someone's course, right? That's going to teach you specifically how to set up the software, or you need to spend countless hours, days, weeks, even months just trying to sort through to figure out how to work this software. So the reality is, if you are not fundamentally locked in, to your goals, then anything related to really having success as an entrepreneur in the online digital space, guess what? It is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And if you don't have some type of way to make money online, then you are erasing yourself, right, from the whole entire global economy, right? There's a whole nother world when it comes to doing business online. When you step into the world of doing business online, I don't care if you're offering a service, I don't care if you're doing digital products, I don't care if you're doing physical products. When you step into the realm, right, of doing business on the interwebs, doing business online, where you have a www dot whatever com, okay, you now open yourself up to endless and bounteyless opportunities, right? And those opportunities are what? Money, sales, cash, dinero, pesos, yen, whatever you want to call it, all right, in whatever denomination that your country uses. You are locking yourself out of those opportunities. Why do I say that? Because your money equals opportunities. So if you are not locked in to the goal, then you're going to be locking yourself out, right? You know how people have cars, they have homes, they have so many different passwords that they're using, right? When you have all these things, you are always worried about, okay, making sure that you're going to be locked out, right? Or make sure you're not going to be locked out. So that way you have your car key, okay? So if you have your car key, then you're not going to be locked out. Okay, if you have your passwords and their passwords are correct, then you won't be locked out of whatever website you're trying to get into. All right, if you have your house key, you will not be locked out of your house. And that is what your brain is. That's what your mind is. Your mind is literally the key to unlocking your success, the key to you unlocking your freedom. So please, you guys, on this Wealth Wednesday, I want you to keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind that if you sharpen your mind, if you sharpen the way that you think, if you sharpen how you see and encounter situations, it doesn't matter who's supporting you, who's not supporting you. Why? Because that's a mindset. It's a mindset to think that these people are automatically supposed to support you, that you think that your sales are tied to your family or tied to your friends supporting you or not supporting you. Your sales, if your sales are dependent on your limited amount of friends and your limited amount of family members to support you, or your limited amount of coworkers to support you, then that means you are not locked in. You're not locked in, so you'll be locking yourself out of all these other opportunities and possibilities that can come about. So what I want you to really, really, really understand is that you hold the key to your success. And the key that is going to unlock whatever success, financial freedom, generational wealth is that thing between your skull, that thing that is protected, by your skull, that thing between your ears, the thing that's sitting at the top of your body. It is your brain, your mind, how you think. So I really encourage you guys on this journey of entrepreneurship, on this journey of you guys really getting into what it means to be an entrepreneur. Understand that a lot of that work is going to be personal development, meaning how you think about what you think, how you conduct yourself based on what you think. All right. So remember, I shared with you guys, oh yeah, y'all are going to see me in the same thing, right? Y'all going to see me in the same thing. Why? Because I have 10 of the same exact color, 10 of the same exact outfit in the same exact color. Why? Because I just like my life to be as seamless as possible. Why? Because it helps my productivity. Some people may call me extreme, but what I am locked into my goal. And my goal dictates that I don't need to be distracting myself trying to figure out, oh, what dress, what shirt, what pants. I don't need to be distracted in those ways. I see them as a distraction. Other people may not see them as a distraction, but based on my goals, it dictates that I need to be locked in. So that way I'm not going to be locked out of opportunities. And remember, your money equals opportunities. Your money gives you the option to do certain things. So there's nothing wrong with money. Money is not evil, right? The love of money is not evil, right? But you have to be locked in. And until you really, really, really hold it within yourself to be locked in, then guess what? You're going to be locked out. You are going to be locked out. What does being locked out mean? Oh, because your partner, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, the person you're having sex with right now, because they don't support you, because they don't believe in you, then guess what? Then now you don't believe in yourself. Then now you're not pushing your product or you're pushing your business as hard as you should be, because you are waiting on for someone who doesn't have your dream, didn't have the idea to start this business in the first place, to believe in your business. That's what it looks like to be locked out. What does it look like to be locked in? Not caring what those people have to say, because it's not up to them. It's up to you. It's your dream. It's your goal. So that means you have to do the work to get it going to where you want it to be. And I'm saying this as someone, I had a boyfriend. And when I had a boyfriend at that time years ago, and something bad happened in my business where I had bad press, that boyfriend at that time told me to close my business doors. Had I closed my business doors in 2016, I would not be here in 2021 speaking to you as a multi-million-dollar business owner that is working to build her business to the 8-figure mark. Because why stay at 7? Why? Now, had I quit because I didn't have the support, I would have locked myself out of the opportunity to have obtained this level of business success in the online space, selling physical products direct to customer that we have manufactured, that we have produced, okay, and that we have formulated. So the reality is, when you allow other people who don't have your goals, who didn't have your idea, who don't see what you see, to dictate what you do in your business, you are locking yourself out. And on today, this Wealth Wednesday, I really want you guys to really analyze yourself, right? Now, I've been in one person's challenge, right? And I've been hosting my own challenge. And one of the critical elements of both of these challenges, right, is the work, right? So every time I come on here, I'm going to assign you something to do, because it's in the doing. It's in the action where you are going to see the most results, right? It's in the doing and it's in the action where you're going to see the most results. So what do you need to do, right? You need to go and take inventory of yourself. Go take inventory of yourself and ask yourself, okay, why have I not acted on my idea? Why have I not achieved more in my business? Why have I not promoted my business more? And when you are answering these questions, you will see, is it because you are locking yourself out of your greatness? Because you're locking yourself out of your financial freedom? Because you're locking yourself out of obtaining generational wealth or building generational wealth because of other people, because of self-doubt, because of things that you need to overcome that you experienced when you were a child? What is it? Right? So do the work, and tag me in it, right? Tag me. Post it on Instagram, tag me, tc.atkinson, tc.atkinson, okay, you guys? But the reality is that you have to do the work, okay? So as always, you guys, I'm always going to leave you, okay? I'm going to leave you with the General Boo Manifesto. Always. Why? Because that is what we're talking about. We are talking about wealth building, okay? This is Wealth Wednesdays, where we have conversations about mindsets. Okay, we have conversations about mindset, because that is 90% of being a successful entrepreneur. It's no way you cannot build a truly successful business if you bypass personal development. It's no way, because in you doing the personal development is where you will be locked in. And when you are locked in, it's nothing that anyone can tell you. It's no issues with software, no issues with employees, no issues with family, no issues with your partner that will hinder you from achieving your goal, because you are locked in. Okay, you're locked in. All right. So why do I do this? Y'all be like, why is TC Atkinson even on here? Because generational wealth is the goal. And because generational wealth is the goal, today is the day to take action towards achieving my goals. Okay? Now, if you know what I'm about to say it with me. Abundance is my birthright, because the universe only says yes. Truth is, the golden goose is me that lays the golden eggs. I am exceedingly rewarded for being a top, you gotta say just like a top problem solver in my field of expertise. Everything I touch is a success. And whenever you say that part, you always have to touch. Because if you don't touch it, that means you don't really believe it. If you don't touch, that means you don't really believe it. And if you don't really believe it, then that means you're right. That means you're right. And that's why everything you touch has not been a success, because you don't believe it. Right? I don't know about y'all, but everything I touch is a success. My consistency, my resourcefulness, all work to achieve my goals. My goals. Okay? My goals. I am a General Boo. Some people don't know what a General Boo is, and that's fine, because welcome into, this part of the interwebs where TC Atkinson resides, right? What is a General Boo? A General Boo is a generational wealth builder. I'm always consistently engaged in building generational wealth. Why? Because I am locked in. Because I'm locked in. All right. And you need to be locked in. So please go do the work, right? Go do the homework. Tag me in your homework. Let me see what's going on. All right. Because next week, we're going to be on to something else. All right. So tune in next week for another segment of Wealth Wednesdays. Okay, you guys, See you. Oh, and also, if you want to have more mindset information, text the word wealth. If you want more mindset information to help you to be a better entrepreneur, to help you to not second guess yourself, to help you to invest in yourself when you really should and not doubt yourself because you're just like, well, I don't know. Is it going to work? Yes, it all works if you do the work. Okay. Now, if you want more information about mindset as an entrepreneur, text the word wealth to my new number 954-754-5435. My new number, text the word wealth to my new number 954-754-5435. Okay. And that way I'll have you in a private group and we will just keep on adding on to helping to build your mind as an entrepreneur. Why? Because if you don't believe that you can achieve financial freedom through the vehicle that is online sales, right? Because you have an online business, then if you start an online business, it's not going to work because you're always second guessing whether or not it's going to work in the first place. So with that being said, I leave you with nothing less than peace, love, and profitable sales. It's not enough to get sales. You need to have the profits. You need profitable sales. All right. So I will see you.